Hey everybody, I'm Robert the Zombie Bargain Hunter, and today it is what's sold on eBay for the week of June 27th through July 3rd. So hopefully everybody had a great 3-day weekend. Sales for me were crazy Saturday and Sunday, and then all of a sudden Monday they completely stopped. Saturday and Sunday I did over $2,000 in 2 days, so super great weekend. But Monday, unfortunately, I think I did $100, so not that great on Monday. But anyways, I wanted to talk to you about feedback I received. I did everything right. Well, let me show it to you first, and I'll explain it. Let's go over here. Here's the feedback I received. This says volume control doesn't work. It's just a cheap remote control that I sold for $12.74. Of course, it's got to be the cheap item, right? But anyways, to be frank, I don't usually test the remotes. This is one of the few ones I've actually tested. The batteries were still in the remote, so it was easy to test. All the lights lit up. Everything worked on it, so it was easy to test. The buyer claims that the volume control doesn't work. If you know anything about remote controls, is that you have to go and pair the volume with your TV. Now the remote control will control everything, but if you don't pair it with your TV, it doesn't know how to change the volume. That's the only thing that gets paired with the TV is the volume control. Unless you want to turn it on and off, then you have to pair it too. But as you can see, it says right there, volume control doesn't work, and of course, that is a problem with the person, not me. If you don't pair it properly with your TV, then of course the volume control is not going to work. The button lit up and everything when I tested it, so I know that it works, but hey, what are you going to do? I got a negative. I replied to it. I just put it has to be paired with your TV or receiver to control the volume properly. Of course, I requested a revision. I doubt I'm going to get a revision because this person probably doesn't know what it's doing. But anyways, let's get into what's sold. Enough of the negative, right? Report for June 27th through July 3rd. My total sales were $2,651.91, which was 7.4% up from the previous week. So, very good week this week. Selling cost of $566.61. Net sales of $1,920.74. Quantity sold, I sold 84 items, so very nice there, at an average sale price of $31.57. So super happy with that. All right, let's hit the collectibles and some action figures, and I'll show you a bunch of plush at the end. I sold a lot of plush. The first one, this is a Street Jet Batman animated series figure. It's about this size, about that thick. It's a car and it has a figure. Let me see if I can. There you go. I can zoom in. It has like a Bruce Wayne figure, not Batman. It has Bruce Wayne action figure. And I've talked about this in the past. These Batman, the animated series, some of these can be worth a lot of money. So keep your eye out for that when you're going and shopping and finding some of these action figures in the wild. Two of them sold this weekend, and they sold for $89.24 a piece. One of them actually sold GSP, so I think they paid probably like $40-50 to get it shipped overseas. So someone really wanted this Batman figure. Next one, again, this is the animated series. This is Tornado Batman. Whoops, didn't mean to click that. He sold for $33.99. You can see he has. They're just weird. They're different than normal Batman. I think that's why they're more collectible. You can see he has like a machine or something he's controlling right there. I guess it makes tornadoes underwater or something. I don't know, to kill Aquaman. I don't know what's going on there. Again, it sold for $33.99. This is Crisis on Infinite Earths Series 3 action figure. Another Batman. So Batman's super hot right now. Keep your eye out for Batman and Robin and all the other side characters. Of course, the villains and stuff like that. He sold for $38.24. Hawk Girl. This is a 10-inch figure, Hot Girl, so it was a little bit bigger. I had a ship priority. Cost me $7 to ship priority because it was local for me, so that was nice there. One sold over the weekend, and another one sold about 2 weeks ago. They sold for $47.59, and you can see it's a really nice action figure. All these action figures like this are very nice. Only problem with these is that the plastic can get damaged. You can see how it's a little bit scuffed right here. It can get pinched. It can get cut. So not happy with the plastic. I'd rather have the ones that fold over so that's protected. But yeah. What's next? NECA. Computer jumped. Sorry about that. NECA. This is King Leonidas, Series 1 from the 300. If you remember that movie, you can see he's all bloody and gory. I think I have 2 of these figures. Yeah, I have 2 of these figures. But yeah, really cool movie figure. You see where they're like going over the edge right there. That's made by NECA. NECA's a great company. Anytime you find anything from NECA, make sure you look it up because it could be worth some good money. You can see he has like 6 arrows right there and then a sword. And I don't think he has a shield, but yeah. Really nice, really detailed. NECA, McFarlane, and a few others really do a great job, so keep your eye out for him. He sold again for $82.44. Alright, the next one. This is a Very Hungry Caterpillar. I believe I got this one at the bin, so maybe what, 50 cents, 60 cents. This is World of Eric Carlisle, or Carl, or whatever. But yeah, it's the Hungry Caterpillar. Anytime, whether plush or pretty much anything, this little character is super popular. There's the like a picture, that's the way the plush actually looks, so keep your eye out for him. There's a rotten apple. I don't know why. Anyways, this one sold for $27.19. DC Direct Batman. This is Robin's son. You can see there's Damian and then there's Robin. I didn't know Robin had a son, but this is Robin and Damian. Okay. It sold for $45.89, so keep your eye out for the son, I guess. DC Direct Flash Director or Deluxe Collector. This is the one I was talking about where it like folds over. See how it opens. See how the plastic's like minty and perfect. Those are the ones I prefer to get. I mean, well, I prefer to just find the most expensive ones, but when it comes to the plastic and stuff, these seem to hold up a lot better. You can see the condition of these boxes usually hold up way better than the other ones. This sold for $84.99, so super sweet on that one. Another one like that. This is a Batman Mr. Freeze, so that is Arnold. You see, there's a collector's edition, and again, it opens up and the plastic just stays nice and perfect in there. Now, there's usually like a piece of paper in between, tissue paper to protect the plastic even more. So they usually always stay very nice. Arnold sold for $42.49. Jet Streaks. I wanted to show you this one because that's pretty cool. It is just a Hot Wheels. This is like an airplane, or I guess it's like an airplane. What it is that you push down on this button, you hit it, and then the jet like flies off. So really cool. I guess my toy guy got it for 98 cents, which fine with me. Yeah, I paid almost nothing for this, and it sold for $19.54. One more car collection to show you. This is a Hot Wheels commemorative edition. Again, cars still amaze me on how much they sell for. See, there is just a bunch of different cars, and it's from 1969 to 2004. Larry R. Wood, if I'm reading that correctly. Yeah, Larry Wood's 35th anniversary collection. Anyways, it sold for $59.49, so crazy money on cars. A Kiss leather case CD holder sold. I don't know anybody still had CDs, but obviously someone does, and they're a Kiss fan. So it has a whole group there. It holds 24 CDs with a CD protection, and it was still in the case. Again, I got this from my toy guy. If you don't know my toy guy, go ahead and watch. I'll put a link to one of my videos at the end. That's where I get all my toys and collectibles and stuff like that. Hellboy. I've talked about the monsters and the video game characters and the movie characters. This is kind of a mixture of both. Hellboy's a movie character. Well, I guess he is like a he was in a comic book too, so yeah, I guess he's kind of everything, huh? He's been in video games and comic books and everything. Anyways, this guy sold for $65.44, so crazy prices on this. One person actually didn't pay, so I relisted it, so I might have another one to show you soon. Alright, this one I completely messed up. This was on the shelf, and I guess this one fell off the shelf, because when I went to go find them, I heard a nice crunch under my foot, and it was me just completely destroying this pin right there. I contacted the buyer and said, hey, I'm sorry, dude, the pin is completely destroyed. What would you want me to do? He says, I really just wanted to fill you the kid one, so it is fine. Just give me a refund on the other one. So worked out great. I gave him a 50% refund. But yeah, this pin got completely destroyed. Anyways, what's next? Star Wars Galoob Micro Machines. Micro Machines just amaze me how these things sell. These things are like this. These things are super tiny. I don't even know how they get any paint on these things. These are so small. But they do sell. Well, here's the proof right here. It sold for $29.74 for a bunch of these little tiny things that they'll probably lose in a couple days and have to buy more from me. So maybe that's why they keep selling. Rock and roll concert poster. I got this from an auction that I found on eBay. We were doing like a contest of who was selling, who could sell items at auction starting at 99 cents for the most money. And one of the people that were in the auction or the contest, this was going for super low money, so I decided to bid it up, and I wound up winning it. It sold for $89.24 and is actually going to Mexico, so I believe they paid $30 more shipping. Mexico or Canada, it's one of the closer countries, so because I know it was a cheaper postage for me. Alright, we are on to the plush. This is a Canadian moose from Canada. Of course, Canadian is from Canada. It says 150 on the sweatshirt. I don't know if that was anniversary or what. I just listed this. I think I got it out of the haul that I got from the America Thrift Supply, the 75-pound box. If you haven't watched that video, go ahead and I'll link it at the end. They sent me a huge box of plush, 75 pounds to rate and go through and talk about their company. So got a lot of great plush out of there, and I'm already selling some. So hopefully plush will start up again for me since I'm actually listing it. Seems when I list a lot of plush, I sell a lot of plush. When I list a lot of toys, I sell a lot of toys. So when you list, you sell, right? Anyways, he sold for $16.99. Another one that I got out of the toy haul that I picked up from America's Thrift Supply. This is a jumbo graduation autograph hound, #1 grad. It was missing this pen, and as you can see, the hat was a little bit. I had to actually use the fabric fusion on the hat because the little knob that was holding on the what is this, tassel? I think that's what it's called. It was coming off, so I actually glued that back down. But he was in great shape. There was a little mark on his butt that I took a picture of. You can see right there. There's like I guess a thread was pulled or something. But anyways, he sold for $25.49. World Cup soccer dog from Dakin. MasterCard. You can see there's a MasterCard logo on him. His head was like sideways. I don't know if that's meant to be like that or what. Again, I just listed him, I think, a week and a half ago at the most, and he sold for $18.69. Princess Purple Green Lemur. I didn't know how to describe this, so I just put a princess because it has a hat, and purple and green lemur with nice big glitter eyes. It's from Ideal Toys, so not a company that makes a ton of stuff, so you don't come across a ton of things. You usually come off with a lot of one-offs from them. How I protect the eyes is I have a Rollo thermal. That's how it prints out the labels, and so when I take off the label and stick it on the bag, I have a bunch of extra labels or extra ones that I've used, and I just roll it around a couple times and I tape it, and I just keep it in place, and then I just throw it in the poly bag. You can just bubble wrap it, but since I do so many labels, I have a lot of that unused backing, so I usually use that for boxes or for protecting the eyes. Yeah, it works great. Never had a complaint yet. The next one, this is a Loud House Clyde McBride. This is one of the Nickelodeon characters. Unfortunately, not one of the ones that sell for a ton of money. I just did a top 20 on Nickelodeon. On the top 20 that sold on eBay, the Nickelodeons. And I just did that video a few days ago. If you haven't watched that, go ahead and take a look at that. A lot of Nickelodeon toys sell for great money. Unfortunately, this isn't one of them. This is a small little guy. I think he was about like this. And his hair was messed up, so I couldn't sell him for a ton of money. He wound up selling for $14.44. Garfield. Talked about Garfield constantly. Every time I find a Garfield, I list it, and he sells pretty fast. This one was a 7-inch guy. He was about like that, and he sold for $15.29. Had him actually listed for a little while, surprisingly. He lasted for about 2 months up there. Longer than most Garfields have been lasting. Pink Piglet. This is from Hug and Love. It has this nice like pattern on its foot. Anytime you find a pattern or like the corduroy design, people seem to really like that. So keep your eye out for different plush that have that on the or have that on them. He sold for, or her, I guess it's pink, sold for $18.69. Niffler. This is from Fantastic Beasts. I had so many of these guys when Harry Potter came out. Well, it's one of the first ones from the new version of Harry Potter. Oh, Fantastic Beasts, it's in the title. But anyways, I had so many of these. I got these from GameStop on clearance, and I got just a ton of them. I was hoping they would sell super fast and for great money. They took forever to sell, so I discounted them a lot. I put them down to $15.99. I think I was selling for like $22 for the first few that I got. I believe I paid $2 a piece for these, if I remember correctly. But yeah, it's just Niffler, and he's holding the coin. He steals coins and stuff in the movie. Anyways, this one sold for $13.59. I think I finally have the last one. Hopefully. Hallmark Halloween Rory the Candy Monster. This guy dances and sings, and I forget the song that he sings. Doesn't say. But yeah, he sings some funny song. It's Halloween all year round, huh? He sold for $29.74. Ferdinand Quattro Blue Hedgehog. I guess his name is Quattro. Well, for sure he's a hedgehog. Had him in my store for a few years. Surprisingly sold. I mean, Ferdinand's been out of theaters for I don't know how many years. But anyways, he finally sold for $15.29. Last one. It is a Dreamlights Pillow Pets. Dreamlights for me are hit and miss. Depends on the... Whoops. I hit the wrong button. Dreamlights for me are hit and miss. It depends on what it is. The unicorn usually sells very well. You can see the purple ladybug sold for me. I just listed it I think like 3-4 weeks ago, so that one sold pretty fast. Just look them up when you buy them, because some do not sell. They just sit there, and you'll have to protect the little plastic part when you ship it. So just either bubble wrap it, or like I said, use the back of the printer paper like I do. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed the video. Please give the video a thumbs up, subscribe if you're new, and don't fiddle fart around. Get all your listings up. Take care. Bye.